Hi everyone, so welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another interesting video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 5 ways to make your gadgets last longer. Now, most of us are tired of, our gadgets breaking down before their time. So we all know that it doesn't have to be that way. Right. So we use our gadgets a lot in our day-to-day activities, but we often forget to take care of those devices which can actually extend their life beyond what we basically expect or see in our day-to-day usage. So today I'm sharing 5 simple but powerful hacks to make your gadgets last longer, saving you money and reducing the e-waste. So let's dive in. First up is prevention is key. So gadgets may look sturdy, but dust, dirt, and grime are their silent killers. Over time, they can damage your screens and they can clog your ports, and this may overall can result in overheating of your device. So a simple cleaning routine can work wonders. Let me show you. So I have these 2 items with me. One is a microfiber cloth, and then I have an isopropyl alcohol with me. And we're gonna use these 2 items to make our gadgets clean and to make our gadgets last longer in a very simple and effective way. So let me show you how you go ahead and clean this. So if your screen is not too dirty, or if your ports are not too dirty, maybe just wiping up with a microfiber cloth can do the job. And you may want to be gentle while cleaning this screen. Now, if for tougher grimes, you can add a few drops of this isopropyl alcohol like this and use this microfiber cloth to wipe this. So as you can see now, this is really shining and all the dust and grime are gone. Now, this method ensures that your gadgets stay clean without causing any scratches or damage. Now, number 2 is don't forget a physical protection. So a good quality screen protector and a shock absorbing case can safeguard your devices from your accidental drops and scratches. So like you see on my iPad, I have gone ahead and put a screen protector on the front, and then I have a Spigen transparent case at the back as well. So this provides the extra layer of protection to my laptop in an unfortunate incident if I happen to drop it at any point in time. So practical tips. Number 1, clean your gadgets at least once a week, and then avoid using harsh cleaning agents that could damage the surfaces. Let's move on to the second is charging smartly for your long-term health. Right. So, let's talk about charging. Right. It's a crucial aspect of gadget care. So improper charging practices are one of the leading causes for battery degradation. But the good news, it's really easy to save. So let me show you how. So I have this smartphone with me, and let me go ahead and plug in the charger. Now, let me go ahead and unlock it so that it doesn't disappear. So here's the golden rule. Avoid charging your device to 100%. Now this phone is currently charging at 95%, right? So which is not an ideal way how you should be charging. So, or don't let them drop below 20% as well. So staying within the 20% to 80% range is the ideal for preserving these lithium-ion batteries. And most of the companies are now recommending, for instance, Apple normally recommends that you shouldn't always charge to 100%. And then they have a limit that you can set on your battery settings, and then which can prevent your phone or your iPad getting charged 100%. So you can set it to 80 to 100% in between the percentage that you want to set in. Number 2 is use a certified charger to avoid voltage fluctuations. So this, as you can see, this is a proprietary charger by Apple, And if I have to charge my iPad, I'm going to use this proprietary charger and plug it to my socket. That is going to ensure at least, it will avoid the voltage fluctuations to make sure my device's electronics are safe. So the second tip for most of the laptop users is unplug your laptop when it reaches the full charge if you're not using it. Right. Some people, just tend to plug in and, they don't remove the charger and it's just connected to the laptop always, whether they're working or the laptop is in a sleep state. And avoid charging your gadgets overnight. You can use like some smart plugs or timers to stop charging after a set time. So there are a lot of voice enabled plugs and smart plugs that's available on the market, and that works both with your Google Home, Alexa. You can just use any of them. So that's going to save the battery from getting overcharged at night. Now, most of the devices have the smart charging, which is already deployed on the OS itself, so it prevents them from getting overheated in those situations. But then let's just all be safe, and you can just use a smart plug, or make sure you manually go ahead and turn that switch off when the charging is complete. So one more thing, it's a pro tip, that use a battery monitoring app. So normally in the Apple ecosystem, you have a battery monitoring app as well. So if I go to the settings and then battery, you can see that it gives a whole lot of data and statistics about the uses of this iPad's battery over time. So I can see that, what apps are using how much percentage of the battery. And then maybe I can, decide if I want to turn some settings off, or maybe reduce their background activities, or, things like that. So you can use the battery monitoring applications as well. Number 4. So heat is one of the biggest enemies of your gadgets. So high temperatures can damage the internal components, reduce their performance, and even lead to the complete hardware failure over time as well. So for most of the working professionals who spend a lot of time on laptops, so one thing I would recommend is definitely get a cooling pad. Now these pads increase the airflow and keep the temperature in check. And if you're using your devices anytime in the bright sunny day or under the sun, make sure that you're using that under a shady spot outdoors. So find some spot where the sunlight is not too direct on the screen of your device or on your device, and then use that in that way as well. So in that way you can make sure your device doesn't get overheated. Number 3, avoid placing gadgets in the direct sunlight, like I was telling, or leaving them in the hot environments, right? So like inside a car or on a sunny day, right? So extreme heat can degrade the battery and the processor performance. Now, it's a DIY tip. Create a makeshift gadget stand using some of your household items to allow the better airflow around your devices. So hack number 4 is keep it cool. The next step is about updates and optimization. So this hack is all about the software. So keeping your gadgets updated isn't about, getting new features always. It also ensures they run efficiently and securely. Let me show you. And if I go to this iPad's general settings and then software update, so you can see that I have an update that's currently showing that it is available for this particular iPad OS. So it may add or may not add a lot of changes to the feature on this iPad, but that's definitely going to fix some of the bugs which might be causing the device to overheat in certain conditions, and that might help to preserve the battery life and the overall performance of the device as well. And The next thing I wanted to touch base is the automatic updates. So enabling the automatic updates, for your operating system and apps, regular updates, fix bugs, and patch your security vulnerabilities and optimize the performance as well, which helps extend the lifespan of your device. So if I have to show you, I have this automatic updates which is turned on, which means the device itself is going to check for the updates when it is released, and it is going to automatically download and install that software update for me. Some of the optimization tip: one is regularly delete your unused apps and files to free up the storage. Number two is adjust your settings, like turning off animations or lowering the screen brightness, or use automatic brightness to conserve the battery life. Number three is use a cleaning software to clear your temporary files as well. So this hack was all about update and optimize. Let's recap the 5 hacks to make your gadgets last longer. Number 1, keep your gadgets clean and protected. Number 2, charge smartly to maintain your battery health. Number 3 is manage heat to avoid overheating of your devices. Number 4, update and optimize your software regularly. So with these simple hacks, you will save money, reduce your e-waste, and enjoy your gadgets for years to come. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit the subscribe button for more tech tips and tricks. Don't forget to comment below with your favorite gadget care tip. Thanks for watching Casting Vlog. See you in the next one.